Okay, first thing I'm going to tell you is that I'm not a mechanic, and none of the instructions I'm about to give you is certified from any type of mechanic. However, um, I found when I had to change my alternator in my 2004 Envoy, it helped that there was somewhat of a video that dealt with changing an alternator in the 2004 Envoy. So I said, well, I'm going to go ahead and make this video excuse me, and give some basic instructions on what I went through, and maybe it helps somebody in the future. It was not a difficult job for the least, and if you understand what you need to do, it makes a difference. This is the alternator, not the one in the car, of course. This is one that was taken out. I took it out. The location of the actual alternator is right here. There it go. See, there it goes. That is the alternator for the 2004 Envoy XL 6-cylinder engine. All right, what I did was I started out by removing the battery. As you could see, took the battery out the car. Don't put your battery on cement. I hear that's not a good thing, but hopefully it's not going to be very long before I put it back. All right, I disconnected the battery, disconnected the red from the back. Make sure you don't tap the side of the car because it will spark. And then I disconnected the negative, which is the black from the car. Now, in order to make the job easier, since I'm not a certified mechanic, which I don't claim to be, I proceeded to take some things loose so I can get to it. The first thing I did was I removed the battery holder. As you can see, the battery holder right here. In order to get to it, now you may not, you may be able to do this with a lot more ease, but what I did was to get to the battery holder, I disconnected the horns. If you can see them right there, there's one horn, and the other horn is right here. I didn't put that back together again. Now to get some light, and this helps those who don't know how to do it, I took the headlight out. I'll show you what I did was, headlight, two little things just slide up, and I pulled the headlight out, which gave me some light to work with, so that now you can see the horn a little bit better down here. Okay, I disconnected those, and what that did was that allowed me to get the screws out of the battery holder right here. Now I've already started putting it back when I thought about doing the video, but there's two screws in the front that are kind of difficult to get to. Two screws on the side, 4 screws, and then the battery holder, the bolt holder. Now, to get the battery holder out, I took that out, and when I took this out, it gave me a whole lot of room to work with next to the alternator. Now, as you can see with the alternator, there's basically 4 screws on the alternator that you're looking for. Also, you want to take the 2 bracket bolts that's on there, which is really not that difficult to loosen, taking those off. And also there's the air conditioning bracket that's right here. When you move those, I'll be honest with you, even removing the air conditioning bracket did give me a lot of room, but it gave me enough room to move it on the side that I was able to get the wrenches in. Now once you remove those bolts, then you can access the side of the alternator, the 2 screws. 2 pretty big size, 2 big long screws fit up in there and goes all the way into the engine. You loosen those, boom, take them out, take the bottom one out. There's also a tension a little further down there. Let me see if I can get something to point to it, help you out with that, because that's the thing that gave me the roughest time. Right, you can see the top. That's the tension here. I loosen a little bolt, did not take it out, don't take it out, but loosen enough that it gets a little wiggle. Press down on it along the side here. I can't get my camera in there far enough for you guys, but you press down, and when you press down, it loosens the belt. And so loosen the belt. After I took the alternator loose, loosened the belt, it came straight out, lifted it up from the front portion, angled it out. It took time, but with patience, I was able to get the alternator out. And all I did was reverse the process, took the new alternate. Oh, I'm sorry. When I took it out, there is a plug in the back. You just take a little screwdriver and you flip there's a little tip in it, you flip it and it comes out, and then you unscrew the back, which connects to your positive. I took that off, and then I reversed the procedure of putting everything back in. Now, make sure that when you reverse it and you put it back in, it's going to sit in like this, that when you put the back screw on it, wherever it is, right here, that the wire comes up toward the top. It comes toward the top, that way it's easy to fit in. And you put it in, put the bolts back in, and that was pretty much it. I used the crowbar tied to push down on the tension when I got everything back put in place, to put the belt back on, turn the car on, and start it. If you have any trouble, I have no problem. You give me a call or email me, Al Carter Jr. at yahoo.com, Al Carter Jr. at yahoo.com. Give me a call and I can get some help. Also, one other thing, I got another one. I'm going to do another video right quick and let you guys know about the headlight situation. All right, thank you so much for listening. If you need me, send me an email.